With all his with all his Lord our is with all his Lord our is are you there?
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Sports Church right here on the VRR Veteran Revolt Radio. I'm your host, John Cremering, a.k.a. Mini, a.k.a. Friar Mini. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. 2311 was my MOS. Ayoyes. I'm a current member of the E4 Mafia, allegedly, and I'm a founding member of VRR. All right, we've got a lot to unpack, a short time to do it, and we are really down this week on our crew. So there might be some shenanigans afoot because, Pops isn't here. Pimp's on vacation, which I didn't think Pimps took vacations, but, I guess pimping ain't easy, so I guess you got to take a vacation every once in a while. All right, without further ado, he's the United States Naval Veteran, Fleet Marine Force Corpsman. He's also my co-host on The Bar, which you catch right here on VRR every Saturday night at 2100 Eastern Standard Time on Twitter, on Twitch, on Rumble, on YouTube, on Facebook for a little while. And then we're ditching that shit like a bad habit. Please welcome to the altar of Sports Church, where we worship together, Devil Dog. What's up, man?
Well, hey, how are you guys doing?
Good. What's new with you? What's happening?
Just watching baseball.
Your socks. Yeah, how do you do that? How do you when your two teams
Play each other?
Yeah.
You watch another sport.
Yeah, I would guess, man. Like, holy fuck, like that.
But then you kind of have that hope, like, okay, maybe they can do this for the World Series. This would be cool.
That would be cool.
Because then it would be the first time I would completely be neutral until it was like a 2-game lead.
Yeah, I don't think the Padres are going to make the World Series, but it is.
We can always hope.
We can delve into that in a little bit. Just holy fuck, Mini went full Kyle, huh? Or did Kyle go full Mini? All right, our next co-host is one of my best friends of my entire life. We've been friends for over a quarter century. We served together at the beautiful all-inclusive resort and holistic retreat known as 43 Area Las Pulgas. Guest of Ammo Company, 1st Supply Battalion, 1st 4-Star Support Group, 1st Smart Div. He is our auto. He's definitely not our auto racing guy. Words are hard and stuff. I haven't had enough to drink yet.
He talks about car stealing.
Yeah, he does talk about car stealing. Yeah, catalytic converters and whatnot. But these are gambling expert, our MMA contributor. Please welcome to the altar, Brother Bishop Pook Dawg.
So, fellas, I noticed that you're still in costume. Am I supposed to be in costume here?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
wanna
I didn't
fix
know that. Huh?
You want to fix that?
So maybe when I get up here in a second here, maybe. You know. I didn't know I was supposed. I didn't know I was supposed to come to church. Just, I guess
The
it's
mouse-
every church, every.
The mouse that's powering your Wi-Fi is. You need to feed him.
He's
I
frozen.
gotta.
Yeah, you keep freezing. Fucking, I'm never shaving my head. Now I know what it looks like if two penises grow beards. Nah, fam. That is Dean, right?
Yes, that's Dean.
Okay, I figured as much. All right, Pook, what's up? What's new? What's happening with you, baby?
Not much. I'm just hanging in there. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to. Trying not to do anything that you wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm keeping out of trouble, keeping the nose clean. You know.
Gotcha. Your Padres were victorious today.
Padres
7-0 over the Boston Red Sox.
I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was asleep for that.
Right on. That's I don't know. That's just is what it is, right?
Emotional damage.
You look like a friar, my man. You look like the mascot. You look like you could be the San Diego mascot.
I could. I would love that job, by the way. I would love, I would never betray my Cubbies, but I did love the Padres for quite a long time. Being out there in San Diego, stationed out there in the 90s, pretty good teams, Wally Joyner and who was that roided out freak who played third base?
King Canamanetti.
Yeah.
And then
Jesus.
You had some good pitching too, right? Kevin Brown and some others.
Yeah.
When he wasn't breaking sinks in the dugout.
It was toilets.
Yes, toilets.
With a bat, which is impressive, believe it or not. I think that's very impressive.
Didn't we have Mark Grace too at one point in time?
Did you have Gracie? No, he was a Diamondback.
Oh yeah, he went to the Diamondbacks. Yeah. We stole Wally from the Angels.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good crew. That was a good year. 98. First and only
went to the World Series.
Yeah,
Second.
Well, it's the only time I've been to a World Series. I got to go to Game 4 with my girlfriend's dad. It was a very scary man.
Was he a general?
No, he was a retired litigator. So you couldn't argue
lawyer?
with the man. Yeah.
Okay. A lawyer.
Yeah.
Born with the gift of gab.
Yeah. Holy shit. I never won an argument. It was horrible. But he loved his baseball and he loved horse racing. So I got to go to Del Mar all the time, and I got to go to his firm's suite at what was it back then? Qualcomm.
Jack Murphy Stadium
or
Qualcomm Jack Murphy Field.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. All right, Pook. Well, tradition. Did you see that? Did you read that article I sent you?
The Mackenzie Dern article.
Yeah, calling out my girl. Oh.
Yeah. She wants to fight. She wants to fight our girlfriend. It seems like. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. We'll see if that happens. We had a boxing match. We had Lomachenko last night. You get a chance to see any of that?
Well, looks like Kyle did, but I didn't.
Bye.
Bob, what's up? I don't get it.
He got his ass beat.
Oh, you think Lomachenko? Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, he got his ass handed to him.
You feel like he got his ass handed to him, man. I honestly, the first couple rounds you got to give to Haney, right? The first couple rounds for sure. Those middle rounds were pretty close.
The middle rounds were close, but towards the end, he was done.
Man, the 10th, 11th round was definitely Lomachenko, man. The 12th round, I could see you giving it Haney, but the 10th, 11th round, man, those combinations that he landed in that 10th, 11th round were very impressive. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do any round by round scoring this time. I knew there was a lot of. There's a lot of people saying that Haney won that fight hands down, just like you're saying. And then there's a lot of Lomachenko fans saying that Lomachenko was robbed. But it seems like the only people saying that Lomachenko was robbed were actual Lomachenko fans. You know, people that have bets on the fight. I got stopped in the hallway last night at work by a Lomachenko fan. Said, "Did you see the fight?" I was like, "Of course I haven't seen the fight yet." We were still both at work, and he's like, "Lomachenko got robbed." That's what he told me. He's like, "Lomachenko got robbed." I watched the fight. I watched the fight. Go ahead.
He got hands down. It was. I maybe give him 4 rounds total.
Ooh.
I could see it getting scored like that. I could see it because a lot of these rounds in the middle rounds were close. A lot of these rounds, I could see that, but you have to give them the 11th. You have to give them the 10th round. You have to give them the 11th round. 12th round, you might even want to give the Lomo. I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was closer. The one guy had it. Would the one guy have it? I had the scoring up here just a second ago. I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. The one guy had it 116, 112, 115, 113. So that's 150. I mean, 5 to most of these are 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 5 rounds,
Yeah.
7 rounds. I don't have a problem with that. I watched the fight. I really don't have a problem with that. Devin Haney's the guy that's holding the belts right now, even though Vasily has been the champion all these years, right? He got not that long ago lost his belt, but Devin Haney's the champ, right? You got to beat the champ, man. And
Beat the champ.
It wasn't exactly a dominant performance by either fighter. It really wasn't in my mind. I know you maybe feel differently just because those middle rounds stacked up on him maybe, and the first couple rounds you have to score to Haney. First couple rounds had to be scored to Haney.
I think Lomachenko should have had another fight before he fought Haney
That might have been smart
because he needed to get his rust out from coming back from Ukraine.
Yeah, supposedly he's been fighting a war or something like that.
Yeah, he should have definitely taken a step back. And I think Haney's going to fight Stevenson now.
Wow.
Is that what's happening now?
Yeah, because Stevenson called him out and said, "You ain't beating my ass." And I think
Well, like that.
I'm getting a little feedback in my phones. I don't know if you guys are.
Nope.
No?
I'm good to go.
Okay. All right. I got an echo from everything that I'm hearing said.
Huh. I have no idea.
Okay, my man. All right. Well, maybe it's just me.
Could be. Maybe replug in your headsets, maybe, or unmute yourself, see if that works. Yeah, you should be good. Because nothing's coming over. Yeah, nothing's coming through in the broadcast. So
I'm not hearing anything.
All right. Okay, it's my imagination.
No,
away with me.
Probably real for you.
I heard, it was definitely real for me, but that don't mean that it's really real. I could just be crazy, insane in the main brain, if you will. You know what I mean?
Protect your neck, son.
Exactly. Nice. We got John Jones, Tyson Fury, and Joe Rogan involved in an internet controversy right now. Do you know anything about this, Vinny?
Tell me what's going on.
All right, well,
a little about it. A little.
Joe Rogan. Basically, I'll use the Tyson. I'll read the Tyson Fury quote, but I'm going to paraphrase what Joe Rogan says because I don't have that in front of me. Basically, Joe Rogan said that Tyson Fury, inside of a boxing ring, is the baddest man on the planet. But if you locked him in a room with John Jones, only one guy's coming out alive. That's pretty much what he said. And
I like it. I believe it.
I believe it too. Well, fighters can be sensitive people, man, because this is exactly what this is verbatim exactly what Tyson Fury said in response. I heard him say that John Jones could fuck me up if we were in a room together. I don't think so. Not a man born from a mother could fuck me up in a room on our own. Whatever happens in that room, I'd be walking out. Not a fucking problem.
Well, I think something needs to happen.
Oh, this don't have the whole quote. I know he also went on to say that Joe Rogan was a midget, and that he something along the line. I'm paraphrasing this, but something along the lines that he'd smash his midget ass. You know, Joe Rogan's a midget, and he'd smash him pretty much. This don't have the whole quote. This is from the New York Post. It's like sugarcoated it. This only took an excerpt of the quote. The whole quote has him saying. The whole quote has him saying that he smashed Joe Rogan and he's a freaking midget.
Dude, I don't know. Like, you know, George,
Yeah,
he is one of the greatest fighters ever, right? For sure, right?
For sure.
It said Joe Rogan's got the nastiest kick he's ever seen in mixed martial arts, like ever. Like that. Yeah. So
you think you think if you lock Tyson Fury in a room with Joe Rogan's gonna frickin' strangle him or something, or kick the shit out of him?
I don't know, but
spinning back kick, teeth knocked out of his mouth.
I'll take a guy who can do Muay Thai and a lot of other things over a boxer, because what's he gonna do? Well, all you do is shoot him and it's over.
I got the big guy. He's just too big, man. I mean,
probably too big for Joe Rogan, but not too big for John Jones.
John Jones' wife's
He's not coming out of that room. I'm sorry, you were the baddest boxers ever, but you ain't coming out of that room with John Jones, dude.
Right,
you're gonna die.
If it's for real, they're really doing it. John Jones strangles him.
Yeah.
He freaking strangles him. John Jones, no doubt in my mind. But I hope I don't have Tyson Fury coming after me now. I don't want that.
Well, you know, that's fine. I don't have zero problem.
A 6'7", formerly suspected of doing cocaine, got stripped of the heavyweight title, got heavily depressed, became a ungodly fat ass, and then beat everybody on the planet. That Tyson Fury?
Yeah, I don't want him coming after me.
I'm pretty sure that bullets don't bounce off him, so I'm good.
Yeah,
plus I can see that dude coming a mile away. By the way.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot anybody either, man.
I'm not either, but you know
that whole judged by 12 and carried by 6 thing or whatever. I don't. No, thank you. If I can avoid it, no, thank you. I mean, imagine if you actually did shoot Tyson Fury, bro. I mean, what are the chances of you getting convicted? Even if it was self-defense.
Zero.
Okay, 0. Okay, all right.
If he comes after me,
you're obviously a man who's never faced any legal trouble in his life.
Yeah. Never.
Obviously, the way you're talking.
And I don't live in California.
You're obviously a man who's never had to deal with a prosecutor in his whole entire life, ever.
No,
okay.
I've had to deal with prosecutors. Right. I've played golf with the county prosecutor here.
You
so
had to deal with them by playing golf with them. Okay, all right. Yes, sir.
Hence the reason I've never had any issues here.
What? White privilege.
I hope you never have any issues with prosecutors. I hope you keep this freaking rose-colored glasses deal going on with the self-defense laws in this nation and everywhere else. Anyway, court just ain't fair, man. I don't know. If you ever been to court, it just ain't fair.
Well, yeah. Especially when you talk to the cops. You just shut up and lawyer up.
Yeah.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah, there is that great thing called right to remain silent.
Yeah. And that's not Pook's strong suit. Let's be honest. Come on.
Let's be perfectly honest here. They gave me the 90s. They gave me cases I had nothing to do with, and I didn't say a word. And I ended up copping pleas every time because to defend yourself costs a lot of money. That's just how it is.
Wow, I completely heard something different. I thought he said he was copping feels.
No. Well, I mean, he's done that too before, but who hasn't, right?
Not in court.
Not in court, but
not in court. Not in court. No way.
Maybe in Tijuana, but
Maybe in Tijuana, not in court. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, speaking of Tijuana, how did your brake change go down in Tecate?
Oh, that ain't a brake change, man. I changed my own brakes. I was getting my truck painted. My truck's painted. It looks beautiful, man.
nice.
It looks beautiful. My truck is beautiful. It looks like it's a 10-year-old truck, and it probably doesn't look new now. The paint job's new, but it probably looks 3 years old. Because it's got a lot of other parts on it, like plastic parts. The plastic parts are faded and stuff, but all the paint's new. The paint looks new on it. It's a beautiful looking truck now. It's really pretty. Got it painted the original color.
Chris Benoit calling you out. The Canadian.
What I do this time?
Pook, where's your outfit? He says.
Yeah, I got it here. When we take a little break here after my segment, I'll put it on. I'm looking right at the hat right now. I could throw the hat on, but then I got my, I don't know. It's a pain in the ass.
No worries,
so
man. Keep going.
Let's get to the Mackenzie Dern Angela Hill extravaganza that happened last night. The fight night we had real quick, a side note, we had Jaquan Buckley for the first time fighting at 170. TKO head kick. Andre Phil. Beautiful. He looks good. He looks stout. He looks stout at 170. I don't know how he even makes weight.
Or Joe Rogan would say a head kick to the face.
He's gonna be taking I think he's gonna be on a title run here. Jaquan Buckley. I really believe it. I really believe it. He's a force. Let's see what happens.
The new up and coming kid, if you will.
Yeah, I feel that way. At 170, he's really stout at 170.
You heard it here.
Strong at 170.
Mark this down.
May
21st at 7:28.
You can record it if you want. We had the Mackenzie Dern Angela Hill fight. It was a 5-round decision, a barn burner, a great fight. A seesaw matchup, if you will. Mackenzie Dern had Angela Hill in trouble a few times, and vice versa. Mackenzie Dern had Angela Hill almost subbed out, and Angela Hill fought back from that armbar. Good fight to check out if you want to check out that fight. It's on ESPN Plus for free. So yeah, like Joe Rogan would say, or as Pterodactyl would say,
Where is that dude? We need that dude today.
We definitely need that dude today. We could talk a little hockey.
I got some hockey stuff to talk about.
You're still going to talk a little hockey, man?
Oh, yeah. I always still talk hockey, even though my Brewers aren't in it.
You never shaved your beard, though.
Nope. I'm not that crazy.
You're not.
The only way the
with
beard's
the
going off is if I die.
Wow.
But even if that happens, it's
That's
probably not coming off, right? So
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Go Bulls.
All right. Coming here in the UFC, right? That's what we need to talk. What's going on?
Yeah, man.
You froze again, Pook.
I'm frozen.
Yep.
It's all right. You're all right. Is he frozen?
Not much happening.
Good.
Not much happening. I'm good. Not much happening here in the next coming up weeks here in the UFC. Obviously, July 8th we're going to have that. That's my birthday, by the way. July 8th we're going to have International Fight Week. It's going to be with Volkanovski and Yair Rodriguez going to be fighting. That should be an interesting fight in itself. That's the main event. I imagine they're going to add fights to this. We're also going to have Brandon Moreno fighting Alexander Pangio, and Robert Whitaker is going to be fighting Duplessis. Now, Robert Whitaker is going to be fighting another fight this year, and they're talking about an Adesanya fight, but he's got to get through Duplessis first. Now, the thing about this fight is Duplessis has been counted out. He's a man with nothing to lose. And Robert Whitaker says because of that, he is very wary of him, not looking past him, very scared of him. But how could you not be looking past him if you're Robert Whitaker? And if you win this fight, you're going to be fighting for the title again. So that's going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens there. That don't happen until July 8th. Like I said, there's not a lot going on here. You got Robbie Lawler's going to be on that card as well. Nico versus Nico Price. I really think they're gonna beef up this card between now and then. This is a card that John Jones was supposed to be fighting on, but we all know that ain't happening yet. We also got Jake Paul outside the UFC. We got Jake Paul scheduled to fight Nate Diaz still. Is that going to happen? We don't know yet. Tyson Fury seems like he keeps dodging opponents. The elephant in the room that I haven't talked about.
Yeah.
Ngannou signed with the PFL.
I heard.
Forgot to bring that up. That's not even on my notes. But Ngannou signed with the PFL, and he got a hell of a deal. He got, I believe,
I think the quote was the most
$20 million
fighter-friendly deal ever. Yeah.
Right? It was a two-fight deal. It was a two-fight deal for $20 million. I believe that's what it was. I know it's a $20 million deal. I think it's only for 2 fights. Now, here's the thing about that. He was going to get $10 million if he fought John Jones in the UFC. He also had other things that he wanted that he was using as leverage. That he wanted like fighter pay increased. He wanted like
he wanted fighter pay and healthcare and insurance.
Yeah. Right. He wasn't ever going to get that, but he would have got out of the UFC. He would have got $10 million for fighting John Jones. Now, if he got beat by John Jones, there's no way he's going to get another $10 million for the next fight. And even if he wins against John Jones, who are they going to put him up against that they're going to pay him $10 million to fight? So this is a better deal money-wise. No matter what anyone says, like a lot of people say, like I was watching different MMAers talking on their shows and stuff, and they say stuff like, "Oh, he really did a bad job of negotiating." This is before the PFL signing. Mm-hmm. He really did a bad job of negotiating with the UFC. He really fumbled the bag. Now he's ass out because he don't have a fight with Tyson Fury, and he's not signed with them in the MMA organization. Well, now he's signed with the MMA organization that's going to try to promote a boxing fight, and also they're going to pay him $10 million for each fight that he fights. He's only signed up for 2 fights too. So $20 million deal, 2 fights. Yeah, probably the most friendliest contract ever signed by an MMA ever. But Dana White has some stuff to say about that, and I don't know how sour grapes he is, or if this is coming from honesty and he's shooting from the hip. He pretty much said that it wasn't a smart deal for the PFL. I'm paraphrasing.
Really?
He went into detail. He started talking about how they're trying to buy Bellator and how they don't have anyone for him to fight, and how it looks like a year before he's even going to be fighting anybody, and how it was a bad deal and how it didn't make any sense and blah, 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 blah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. They got Ngannou signed. We'll see who he fights. We'll see if they set up this boxing match for him. And that pretty much wraps up the MMA segment. I think I covered everything. Everything I wanted.
What about? Am I mistaken, or did we not talk about?
You didn't talk about Thug Rose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. We sure did. She's going to be you brought it up. She's possibly going to be fighting the girl from last night. Mackenzie Dern. Yeah. Mackenzie Dern called her out.
She called her out. What do you think about that? Like, I mean, does she have a shot at beating her girl, or is our girl going to wipe the floor with her? She's just trying to be a little bit of a heel.
Man, our girl's been inactive for so long, man.
I know.
That's the problem with. I mean,
since before I got married.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Yeah, I mean it's been a long time since she's fought. I mean, is she even fighting anymore?
Man, I didn't hear her retire.
I mean, she hasn't officially. She never. No, she didn't. She did not. She never officially announced her retirement. But I mean, is she even fighting anymore? What's she up to right now? I don't even know what
I
she's
don't
up to.
know.
The last
You
thing
got her
I
Instagram
saw
feed.
was she did a Muay Thai kickboxing thing in December, shortly before the new year, but that was it.
Huh. Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we'll see how she reacts to the call out.
If she
Yeah.
fights like her last fight, the girl that called her out, if she beat her ass, if Thug Rose fights like her last fight.
Okay. You think so, huh?
That's my girlfriend.
She
That's my girlfriend.
she didn't retain her belt.
She didn't.
No, remember how everybody
No,
said she
man.
didn't?
We've seen some really good performances out of Thug Rose, and we've seen some not so good performances out of her. So
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with my girlfriend.
Exactly. Nothing
Yet to
else, Pook,
determine.
huh? Nothing else for us?
Not that I could think of right now. Maybe the Combat Santa's got something. I don't have nothing off the top of my head. I think I covered.
that was her
everything
last
happened.
UFC fight, Chris, against Esparza.
Yeah, and she won, right? Oh.
Yeah, but they claim that she didn't win because she was
Well, I
running
don't really
around.
give a fuck about people who claim shit. I care about what's in the black and white.
I don't know, man. I don't. I'll be. This is full disclosure. I don't I know that, like I said before, I know she's had some performances where I was very proud of her, and she's had some performances where it's been like, So I don't really remember that fight, the last fight that she fought. I'm not going to lie and say I remember that fight.
It's
But
been
when
a
you
year.
say,
Wow.
when you say though, Minnie, you only care what's in black and white. These goddamn officials are so freaking horrible. They're so terrible, bro.
Yes,
and
they are.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. You can destroy a guy. You can literally destroy a guy's career with losses, with these decisions, with these bad decisions.
Oh yeah, and I mean, that horse is. We've beat that horse so bad.
Yeah, but when you say that, when you said that, I only care what's in the black and white. It like hurt my ears. It's almost like
I get where you're coming from, but
it's not exactly like an NFL football score. You know,
almost.
She
ran around. She kind of didn't win. Oh no, she did win. So
I'll find out right now.
He's a champ.
Win.
So there you go. But
Win.
Chris Benoit, Rose's last fight was May 7th, 2022 versus Barza. So yeah, it's been a year and change, a year and 2 weeks, if you want to be really technical. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Somebody should go to her page and
it's Rose and Namajunas.
No, that's the fight where Thug Rose lost. She lost to Esparza.
I'm reading it, but it also says here, and this is just what Dawg says about the fight. In a forgettable rematch at UFC 274, she hasn't fought since UFC 274. They're where are they at right now? Where they just fight 290 something, 293?
Yeah, 290. Yeah, she hasn't fought in like a year and a half.
Time, man. She hasn't fought in a long time, man.
yeah, somebody just said that. They hadn't fought in a year. So yeah, I don't know. We got to figure that out for sure. I hope she's not done. There was no retirement announcement, but I definitely like to, see her fight again. And if she's getting called out, then now's the perfect time. Jump on that shit. Get on the Twitter, get on the Instagrams, get on everything, and start talking shit and pump this up. The more you pump it up, the more Dana's got to pay you.
Yeah, Chris just said 289 is June 10th.
Wow. Okay.
289.
All right.
It's been a long time.
Doc, are you going to get into your
Yeah, I'll get into the sports nobody cares about.
Well, I don't care about.
What are you talking about? Hockey?
Hockey and basketball.
I like hockey. I'm good with. I'm okay with hockey. I'm sorry about your Bruins. I really am. They Seattle Mariner their ass out of the playoffs, but
yes, they did.
I'll tell you what.
But basketball. Go ahead, Pook. What you got, man?
I'll tell you what. This is the time that I'm really paying attention to this. I'm betting on all these games. This is fun. This is a lot of fun, man. This is the playoffs, man. Playoffs. You can't pay attention for the playoffs?
No.
I mean, no.
All I'm concerned about is when LeBron James is going to lose again.
I think it might happen.
He's on his way to getting bounced out because they're down 3-0 to the Denver Nuggets.
Good. He's a piece of shit.
Yes, he is. No, he's not the GOAT.
He flopped. He's so
he's been
bad
flopping
now.
Since high school.
Yeah, but he's taken it to a new level lately. I saw one the other day. I know I don't care about basketball, but I do follow it on like Bleacher Report and other shit, and I catch the highlights to see what's going on, so I have some knowledge of what's happening. But yeah, like did he flop and like bust the referee up and
he hit a ref on his flop.
What a piece of shit.
Made the guy. Yeah, LeBron went and on his he hit the guy in the nose and his nose started to bleed.
Yeah. This fucking
it's hilarious.
Guy, I don't know if you guys remember this. This is another reason I hate this dude. He literally tried to copyright the idea of doing a podcast in a barbershop.
Yes.
Like what the fuck? He's like, I'm the one who came up with it. The fuck you were? And what? Stop.
Did you come up with it, Mini?
No.
Were you the guy that came up with it?
No. But we were gonna do one. We were gonna do a sports show. In VRS, me, Proby, and a couple other people, and he's like, I gotta put it on pause because literally LeBron James is suing people over it. I'm like, well, fucking, yeah, I guess we should pause that idea. So, yeah,
he thought he invented the idea of talking sports in a barbershop.
Yeah, he invented the idea of that's what happens when you give a.
So currently in the NBA, we have the Western Conference Finals, which features the LA Lakers, a team that I don't give two shits about, playing the Denver Nuggets. And the Denver Nuggets are up that series 3-0. Tonight at 8:30 Eastern, my beloved Celtics play the Miami Heat. We are currently down 2-0. I'm hoping we can turn this ship around and win some games. It'd be nice for a team in Boston to win something. We need to win our 18th title. I hate being tied with the Lakers. So we covered basketball. Now we're moving on to hockey. So right now in the hockey, we have in the Eastern Conference, we have the Carolina Hurricanes playing the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers are the team that utterly demolished my Bruins. So I'm rooting for Florida in this, and not because I'm moving there. And then the Western Conference Final, we have Panthers are leading 2-0 in that series. And in the Western Conference Final, you have the Vegas Golden Knights against the Dallas Stars. And the Golden Knights are up 2-0 in that series as well. Game 3 for Vegas is on Tuesday. Game 4 is on Thursday for the Vegas Golden Knights series. Game 3 is Monday. And Game 4 is Wednesday for the Panthers Hurricane series. And that is hockey. Moving on to NFL. Rest in peace, Jim Brown. He died the other day at 87 years old. Something I'll wait to talk about till Mini gets back. It's kind of really eating at me. It really pisses me off that this happened. That punter from San Diego State that supposedly was in a rape allegation. He was awarded the nation's best punter. He gets drafted in the 4th round, which is really high for a punter. That tells you how good he is. The Buffalo Bills drafted him. Well, then it comes out shortly after he reports to camp, rookie camp, that he might have been involved in a rape. Well, the Buffalo Bills did the smart thing. They released him. But then you come to find out later on, it never happened. He wasn't even there. And nothing's happening to this woman. Now, I'm not saying that all this is bad, but when something like that actually happens, then there has to be a causality. That's not what's being put in this article that's out, Chris. They never even met each other. That's per her father.
Well, the first thing is first. You can't believe the news. News is
No.
fake anyway, so you can't believe anything the news tells you. That's for sure.
It like damaged his career because I'm not saying rape does not happen, but when it's one of those cry wolf scenarios, there needs to be something in place. So if you fictitiously accuse somebody of something that it never happened, that person that fictitiously accused you of it needs to be in trouble.
Yeah, it rarely happens, man. And when it comes to rape allegations in females, that rarely happens. That rarely happens.
Well, there was one guy in California. His name was Brian Banks. He got accused of raping a girl while he was in school. Lost his scholarship. Went to jail for 5 years. And then he fought to get they made a movie about it. The Brian Banks story.
What ended up happening with the girl?
They can't find her. She admitted to lying several times. It was all for money. He was that good of a football player. Had a full ride to USC during USC's heyday with Pete Carroll. Yeah.
Well, he was already getting paid. He was already getting paid at that point.
Yeah.
He was already getting all kinds of money. We know that from Reggie Bush. So he's already. I could see that.
And when he got out, Pete Carroll gave him, because he was acquitted of all charges through the Innocence Project. Pete Carroll gave him a trout, and he played 2 years with the Seahawks. I mean, the Sea Chickens.
All right. Well, that was all right. That was all right at Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Chris, what you're talking about, it actually did not happen.
Really?
Yeah, that punter Ariza from San Diego State.
Yeah.
That got falsely accused. Yeah. So he's suing the NFL. He's suing the county of San Diego and the two parents.
Dumb boy's gonna get paid.
Well, yeah, it ruined his career.
Yeah. Sounds awful like what happened to those Duke lacrosse players, right?
Yeah. When you're a punter and you get drafted in the 4th round, you're doing something right as a punter.
I would think so. I would think so. I mean,
hide your kid, hide your wife. There's a punter on the loose, and he's raping everybody.
That's what I got for NFL, other than the great Jim Brown passing around.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Where do you guys rank him all time? I mean, he's before our time, but I mean, it's not like we haven't seen highlights. We haven't seen the YouTube videos. We haven't. It's not like we haven't seen the guy run.
Top two all time in my list, in my book.
Top 2, huh? Wow. Okay. I don't know if I go that high.
He played in a shortened season.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
And players actually did play.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have those soft rules. that they have now, basically. He played 9 years, and it was, 8 games a season? If that?
Huh.
So imagine if you put him in this time frame with these games, and he played 9 years. His records probably wouldn't be beaten.
Yeah, that's such a difficult argument, man. Different guys, different times. The NFL's a pass happy league right now. I think it's trending back to where it should be, where it's a little bit more run. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd go top 5. But top 2, who's your number 1 then? Christ.
My number 1?
Yeah.
Barry Sanders.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Where
do you think Barry learned it from? Him.
If you said Emmitt Smith, I was gonna start bouncing my head off the microphone again.
I'll say this for sure. Barry Sanders was definitely the best running back at running backwards for sure in the history of running back.
Backwards, sideways,
the best. Sideways too, absolutely. Backwards or sideways, absolutely, the best. You won't find a better running back at running backwards or sideways for sure.
Gotcha.
Never. I don't think they'll ever make another running back like that.
It reminds me of something we've got to do sometime in the near future, and I know I could do this after the show, but we have got to get together a couple episodes in a row an hour early so that we can record something we can put something in the can, as my dad would say. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a series of segments of best or top 5 or top 10 MMA fighters of all time, top 10 NFL. We
could do a whole show on Bo Jackson if you guys want.
I would. I love you. Don't know about Bo Jackson. You don't know about Bo.
I could talk for days about Bo Jackson.
Fortunately, don't know about Bo. These kids today with their rap music and whatnot. No, they don't know Bo. And
you heard his story about the combine, right?
He was a freak. No, but I probably have. But go ahead and tell us because we're talking sports.
His combine story is hilarious. They're like, he's getting ready for this baseball game because they're playing where the combine's going to be at.
Yeah,
and he goes, they want you to run, and he goes, who wants me to run? Is it that guy from Tampa Bay that wants me to run so he can prove that I can actually run? Okay. Can I be back at the field in time to play this baseball game, or do I got to do this now? And they were like, well, you can run it now? He goes, yeah. He stripped off his clothes. He was already in his run suit, and he runs a 4.140 on one try. He ran out the building, up to the bus, and away he went.
I love it.
Isn't that what made him ineligible? And then that was the grudge as well, right? That's the grudge.
The thing that made him ineligible was the asshole owner of the Buccaneers, because he wouldn't sign with the Buccaneers, tried to say that he was ineligible for the baseball season because he was playing baseball, and said he's ineligible because he signed with an agent.
Okay. All right.
And that's when he said
the fact that he just went to run the workout for him. He did the workout for him. That made him ineligible, I thought. I didn't even know he had an agent.
Yeah, and he that's why he played baseball for that year, and then goes, well, the Raiders take me. Okay, I'll play.
Oh boy. Okay. Just catching up here. Chris Mermott, Doc, you talk about how the Yotes have 1 year left in Arizona, so the city don't want to pay for the new rink. Oh yeah.
Oh, the Cleveland Coyotes.
Cleveland Coyotes?
I'm sorry, the Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah.
Formerly of another team.
Cleveland Coyotes.
I think they're leaving Arizona.
Where are they going to go?
I would personally like to see them go to either Kansas City or Salt Lake City. Or, if possible, Portland.
Nobody wants to go to Portland, man.
If you think about it, they got the Trailblazers. They have an MLS team. They do have a WNBA team.
They got Antifa headquarters.
Don't tell J-Dub that.
Chris Benoit says they're going to Houston. Okay. Houston
The
makes
Dallas
sense.
Stars can't even keep their seats full. People in Texas really don't like hockey. They consider it frozen soccer.
Well, it kind of is, isn't it?
No, they
it's a
hate
little
soccer.
rough.
They hate soccer in Texas.
I mean, it's a little rougher than soccer. I know people get slide tackled and stuff in soccer and whatnot, and there's a lot of flopping going on, but a little bit rougher. But yeah, I get where you're.
No, I agree with you, Pook. But yeah,
Hi, Michelle.
yeah, I agree with you. Like, I don't know how anybody actually watches soccer. To be honest with you, I can't.
I mean, at least I'm not a hockey fan. I never played hockey. I went to live games with you a couple times in minor leagues.
That was great. The San Diego Gulls, baby.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting live. It really is. I went to some Blackhawk games. It really is exciting live. How fast that puck moves, how fast they move the puck, how fast they skate. Seeing it live is impressive. I will give you that. But I'm not a guy that's going to sit down and watch a hockey game.
Do you remember that
on
old
television.
soccer club
I
they
can't
had?
watch it on TV. No, I don't remember the soccer club.
The indoor soccer team, the San Diego Sockers?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't.
All those damn championships they won?
Yeah, they won championship after championship.
From like 79 to like 92. It was San Diego Sockers.
Yeah.
Then they went away, and then here comes the Gulls. San Diego Gulls.
Oh, I love the Gulls, man. All right, to be honest, full disclosure, one of the reasons I love going to those hockey games, because hockey in person is amazing to watch. I love it. It is awesome to watch in person. TV, it's fucking horrible. But they served liquor at the San Diego Gold game, so I would just go to the bar, get shots, and just get hammered and watch hockey. It was fucking amazing.
It was cheap too. It was relatively cheap at the Gulls game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. I bought a fucking banging jersey.
Yeah.
Banging jersey, black. It was awesome, man. For like $80. Like, that's insane. Like, good luck trying to get an MLB or NFL jersey at that price.
Especially at the game.
At the game, at the shop.
Especially at the game. Good luck.
Never gonna happen. Chris
Unless it's a
Benoit,
minor league jersey.
bring in the Quebec City. Yeah, but then everybody's got to get vaxxed, Chris. So that's not.
There's
gonna
enough hockey teams in Canada. And
Yeah, I
the ones
know.
that you had, they freaking left and came to the United States.
happen. The Leafs just fucking up every year. Anyway.
I want the Hartford Whalers to come back, damn it.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. God, what is it? What is that with Canada? Like, hockey teams, rubbish. Their national team can't fucking stop them. They're fucking amazing.
You founded a sport and you've got, 14? Ottawa Senators want to leave.
Yeah,
And no shit, and Snoop Dogg's trying to buy the team.
I know. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah,
He's got all that legal weed money now.
yeah,
Not
and
that he-
it's
not that he didn't have money
Skechers
before.
money too.
Yeah. and Corona.
Corona money, yeah.
Yeah. Snoop
And
Dogg's
whatever he's doing with Martha Stewart on the side.
Oh,
Oh,
do you mean what he has done on this? Yeah. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right, real quick, off topic. Martha Stewart, yay or nay?
Nay.
Yay. Pook. You're thinking way too long about this.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I saw that swimsuit issue. She's all airbrushed up and stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that.
She's 83.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You're
a
gonna-
bucket.
You want to break her hip?
Nope,
What are you doing,
I don't.
bro?
I don't want
I
to
don't
break
wanna
her
break her
hip,
hip.
but
I might not be able to help it. I could get a little rough, bro.
Emotional damage.
He doesn't come with a 10-foot pole. He comes with a 12-foot pole.
yes, he does.
Rick roll. Get the sacrament of the Rick roll. Oh!
What is wrong with us?
We didn't even purposely go off the rails this time. It just
No,
happened.
it just happened organically, Whole Food style. Whole Food style. It's great. I love it.
Hey, talk about a turnaround. We
Hmm.
called out the St. Louis Cardinals and they go on a freaking tear the very next day.
I know. I blame. I seriously blame Baseball is Dead, my favorite baseball podcast. I love those guys. Carabas, Dallas Braden, Jay Hay, and Josh, who's got. If you want a really cool YouTube channel to follow, if you're a big baseball fan, follow and subscribe to Baseball Doesn't Exist. Great YouTube channel. And the last video they did is hilarious. It was the weirdest things in baseball so far this year, which included the possums, the cats at the Oakland Coliseum.
Yep.
Which is they have like 100 feral cats plus feral cats, and then they have they literally had to move visiting TV broadcasters because there's a possum family living in the in the room above them and shitting, and it was stinking so bad they had to move them. Fucking Dallas Braden is like the whipping boy of MLB right now because like everybody just shits on the A's and he bleeds, green and gold, and so.
Didn't he get attacked by that possum during a?
No, I don't think he got attacked, but they definitely. There was one time where there was one. It came out of the rafters down and was kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the other week. The biggest dad move ever. A possum was walking out on the wire. That holds up. I think it was that holds up the screen. For foul balls and whatnot.
Yeah.
And walking with his family, and you can see him coming out, stops, watches 2 innings of baseball, and then walks back into the stadium. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. Like, thank God you're moving to Vegas. I mean, I'm sorry.
I just thought that was
fans, but
so funny. Like, Alyssa the very next day goes, weren't you guys like bad mouthing the Cardinals something
we
fierce?
were, and they
and I'm like, yeah, and then they like rip the very next day.
Yeah.
What was it? The Brewers 18-1.
Yeah. Like I said, I blame Baseball is Dead, man, because I get a lot of my cues from them because I listen to them all the time. I love them. It's my favorite podcast by far, and it's higher than the Rogan. I just they it was funny. So they shit on the Cardinals. I look it up. We shit on the Cardinals. The Cardinals take off. They praise the Cubs, and the Cubs tank. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, what the fuck is going on? Like, you guys are killing me. Benoit says, I almost traded Nolan and fell asleep, and bam, he went off. Yeah. Traded Nolan to who?
I haven't approved any trades.
Yeah, who are you going to trade Nolan to? Why would you trade Nolan Arenado? Look, I mean, I was worried about him earlier. I thought maybe he was hurt. I think he was hurt. I think he was
hurt. Yeah.
Something was nagging him, but he seems to be catching fire lately. So
yeah, what 8 home runs in his last 7 games?
Yeah, something like that. He's off. You're in 3 fantasy leagues. All right. Well, I'm in 1. I got my ass kicked today or this week by fucking Proby.
Man, I don't know how you guys do it. Baseball fantasy is a full-time job.
It is, but I want to get back into it because I used to love it, and I do love it again. But I'm trying to figure out. It's like when I got back into fantasy football. Like I kind of had to get my feet wet and kind of figure things out, how things went, and what's important. And I'm getting that. And all I'm hoping for this year is a 3rd place.
You literally, okay, you got to pay attention to waivers in fantasy football. Outside of that, you literally got a week to set your lineup in fantasy football.
Yeah,
freaking fantasy baseball's every day, man. Every day. Every day. You got to stay on top of it.
Yeah, they made me the commissioner. They're like, hey, you want to do it?
Nobody made you. You just volunteered yourself. Nobody made you. Nobody put a gun to your head, fool.
Yeah. Oh, you mean nobody did a John Morant?
No.
Hey, what's going on with John Morant? So John Morant here. No, but
going back to NBA basketball.
Here John Morant, wants to exercise his Second Amendment rights, and everyone wants to jump all over the poor guy.
No, the problem is the first time he did it, he was on a team sanctioned thing, and he was brandishing a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Second time he did it, he was not anything related to a team. He was in a friend's car brandishing a gun. He was on suspension for brandishing a gun.
So he was within the city limits. Was he just waving it around or something?
No, he was just in a car.
Because like if you're out in the county, you can kind of get a
you can because he's in Tennessee. He plays for Memphis.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is he's perpetrating a fraud. He is claiming that he is a hard gangster.
Oh, I see where you're going now. Okay.
All right, he didn't learn the lessons of Aaron Hernandez.
No,
he did not learn the lessons of Aaron Hernandez.
He went to boarding school.
Oh, wow.
He is perpetrating something that gangsters hate. Fakeness.
Well, one thing we could say about Aaron Hernandez, he was for real.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He was definitely for real.
PCP is a hell of a drug. And you know what? The thing is,
and Bubba did unwrap his package.
But like Aaron Hernandez, like they look at him like the damage on his brain is fucking ninja level.
Aaron's still hanging around.
Oh my god, you're still fucking bad. That's so bad. That's so bad.
But it's good.
That is so bad.
Emotional damage.
Jesus. I mean, God, how many concussions does that dude have? You think in his life? 30?
Nah, man. Plus, probably. Plus, all them guys, man. Plus, man.
So if you're a borderline personality person from a shitty place and you get your head fucking bashed in multiple times,
well,
you think shit's gonna go right for you? Probably
and
not.
he was also a closet homosexual too.
The big thing that went bad for him was he lost his dad, right? That was like the big thing.
That probably started it, yeah.
That's probably what started it.
Yeah, and he wasn't exactly from the best area. You know, that's true. But I mean, a lot of people from crappy areas keep their.
But he was from Connecticut.
Connecticut, the part of Connecticut he's from was a freaking rough area, man.
True.
Very rough area.
Oh boy. All right. So, without further ado, where are we gonna go next, boys? You want to do some MLB? Because we don't have any ours.
MLB, man, and wrap it up early so I can watch this Miami playoff game, baby.
He's got it. He's betting on Miami.
Exactly. He's following what I'm picking. He's picking up what I'm putting down.
Emotional damage.
Jesus.
Hunter Bach.
All right, man.
Hunter Bach.
Rooting against my Celtics.
Hunter Bach.
Yeah, I know, man. Rooting against your boys. What's up with that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man, you gotta love Jimmy Butler.
Hey, you know,
you gotta love Jimmy Butler and his defense, man.
You got to give it to Jimmy Butler, who's had a kind of schizophrenic career at best.
Yes,
they never should have They never should have let him go, man. They never should have let him go.
Well, that's Jerry Reinsdorf, who also owns the White Sox, and here we go into AL baseball.
All right, so
smooth transition.
Since he did this, we will do the AL Central.
Hey.
Let's see here. Let's see who's got the worst record in baseball still. Okay.
Oh, well, it's
all right.
AL Central, but
no, it not in the AL Central, but it's in the AL.
Yeah.
So, taking it in the rear, it's the Kansas City Royals at 14-33. They are 11.5 games back. Negative 68 run differential. Then coming very close is the Chicago White Sox at 18-29.
The fire sale that is about to happen. Can we pause for a minute and talk about that? They're gonna fire sale the fuck out of that team, right?
Hell yeah.
And like I said, I think it was last week. Like if Tim Anderson goes somewhere else and apologizes for being a bitch, I will fall in love with him because he's probably one of the best keystone players the game has ever seen. Like he's
I have
real
this
legit,
weird
awesome dude.
feeling my Red Sox are going to trade Story for Tim Anderson.
I would not doubt that. I was trying to think about where would he go? Where does he fit? Who needs a second baseman of that caliber? And I was looking through the National League, and I'm like,
I would take him. We need him.
Boston works. Boston does work. He's not going within the division for sure.
No.
I don't see anybody in the West making a move for him because Houston's got Altuve, who just came off the IL. So you gotta go Boston or you gotta go National League, and who in the National League needs a second baseman? I don't know. Definitely not the Padres because they've got like 400 million.
Yes, Chris, we know that Story is a shortstop.
Yeah,
but Story also plays second base.
Yes, he does. I don't know, but they are going to fire sale the fuck out of that team.
Yes, badly.
And
I want that pitcher.
Probably. Oh, who are you talking about?
The one with the porn stash.
Leolito?
No, the white guy.
Oh God, you're gonna make me go to baseball.
Dylan something. Dylan Cease. He was runner-up in the American League Cy Young last year.
Hold on. Let's see here. Chicago White Sox. No, I don't want the history. I want this year. Damn it.
Yeah, I think it's Cease. Dylan Cease.
Dylan Cease. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find it quick enough, so we'll just move on. But all right, yeah, they're gonna fire sale the shit out of that team for sure, or they should. I mean, it's Jerry Reisdorf, so who the hell knows?
Yeah,
I mean, what a fuck up. I mean, that team was poised. I mean, he did win a World Series as an owner, so you got to give him that. But
that's 2005.
Yeah, who's Dick Bumblebee, by the way? Oh,
Blue.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Say hi to Trevor for me. And you're dashing 710.
Say hi to Debonair 710.
It's dashing. Debonair is like
that's educated words.
Dashing is with the sword and just Debonair is. Debonair is what's that fucking PBS show or no? It's no, what is it? It's Downton Abbey. That's Debonair. Nobody wants to be called Debonair. Dashing
I want to be called Debonair.
She just said he puffed out his chest. Don't feed the ego.
I'm sorry, Blue. I love you, girl.
Okay, so then we've got the Cleveland Indians. Yes, that's right. I said the Cleveland Indians. Damn it.
Yeah.
They are 20-24, 4 games out of it. Negative 32.
You gotta go to ESPN to get your shit.
That's where I'm on.
Well, I'm on it too, and they just said the Guardians are 20-25. I'm just saying. I'm literally looking at it right now. I just refreshed it. Yeah,
I just refreshed it too.
20-25. ESPN MLB standings 2023. Are you looking at 2022 standings?
No, I'm looking at 2023. Damn it.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right, man, keep going. I love you.
How are they? They're playing the Mets right now.
It says Cleveland Guardians 20-25.
Okay, now they're saying it's 20-25. What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh, they're playing a doubleheader today.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't get the. Okay, so. They're still 4 games back, but they're 20-25. They're negative now 33 run differential.
Ooh, they can't hit for shit, can they?
Nope.
That's their problem, man. Their pitching isn't bad at all. It's better than anybody expected to be, but man, they are just not hitting. And Cleveland, let's be honest, for fucking 20 years has been known for one of the teams in the AL known for bringing up young arms and doing well with them, but they haven't
done that later.
They haven't. They're not hitting. They're just not hitting.
Last year, they surprised a lot of people by making it to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, sure.
I love their manager, Terry Francona, is a beast.
Oh, Tito. Tito's a man. I love Tito.
Well, this is shocking. I think it's because it's the power of Miggy.
It's the worst fucking division in baseball, period.
The
but yeah.
Second place team in the division is the Detroit Tigers
We're
at, at 20-24, 3.5 games back with a negative 51 run differential.
Oh my gosh. How is that even possible? Like what?
They must be playing for Magnum.
Oh, they're playing for something because they're fucking good for Detroit, good for them. But like you're under 500 and you're in second place in the division. That is just rubbish.
And leading the Central at a whopping 25-22, not much better. With a plus 43 run differential.
Well, that helps.
Is the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, they wiped the floor with my fucking Cubs though the other day this series. Took 2 out of 3 from them, and it's like, oh god, really? We lost to the Twins, really? Who have their best player, their very best player, one of the best players in Major League Baseball, who nobody knows about, Brian Buxton.
Yeah.
DHing. They're DHing the dude. I don't know. The argument is like every time he plays the field, he gets hurt. So we want him out there to bat, but
load management.
Yeah. Pook knows about that, right?
I tried to bring in an NBA again with load management.
Pook knows about load management. What do you feel about load management, Pook?
I feel that bringing up the subject to the NBA, you do realize that the rumors are that Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's illegitimate child. You have heard about that, right? You guys heard?
No,
about
I've
that?
never heard of that.
I heard Jimmy Butler was his illegitimate child.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense to me too. And if you go ahead and you research it a little bit, Jordan was paying a lady for a kid that he had out of wedlock for like 14 years. And right about the time that those payments stopped was right about the time that young Jimmy Butler at 14 years old got kicked out of his home. So it's kind of, and the way the guy plays, the freaking kind of heart he plays with.
True.
Athletic ability, natural athletic ability. Yeah.
Apparently.
Moving on to Oakland.
A gay man bought a dog, named it a bag of dicks. Dog got lost, so he walked around the neighborhood yelling, "Here, bag of dicks. Where are you, bag of dicks?" He found his dog, and his butt stopped hurting. All is good. Holy shit! How much have you had to drink? I love you, brother, but that was the fuck out of left field as anything has been out of left field ever. Chris Benoit balls. Buxton is shit and goes is in the DL.
That's fucking epic. Okay, so moving back onto the American League West.
Yeah, the baseballs.
Yes,
the baseballs.
Seriously taking it in the rear.
Oh man,
is the Oakland Athletics.
Oh my god! Hey, guess what though? They got double-digit wins.
Finally, it only took them 3 weeks.
Wins. Yeah. No, it only took them fucking 2 months.
Yeah, 48 games. So, brace yourself, sit down. Hope you have something to drink when I tell you this stat. They are 10-38. They are 20 games back with a whopping negative 168 run differential. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Negative 168. Well, not much better. Well, substantially better than them.
Yeah, substantially better.
Are the Seattle Mariners, 22-24, 7 games back, with a plus 18 run differential. Then you have the California Angels. That's right, I said it. I'm not saying it loud, long, stupid name. The Angels are 25-23, 5 games back, and a plus 7 run differential. Then you have the Houston Astros at 27-19, 2 games back at plus 38 run differential.
Mm-hmm.
Then leading the American League West is the Texas Rangers at 29-17.
Who the fuck saw that coming? Who thought about, before the season started, the Texas Rangers are going to be in first place, the Houston Astros are going to be in second place? Like, Houston's been the team I mean,
Bruce
what,
Bochy, baby.
they've won like what? How many
4 or
division
5 of the
titles?
last titles.
I think 6 titles in the last 8 years. They've been in the World Series,
World Series
4,
3.
1, 2. Like, oh my god. Oh, by the way, I figured out why Spreaker doesn't work with us on StreamYard. So
How come?
I had to put that
Okay.
out there because we can't do that. We have to do it through Skype.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, who the hell fucking saw that shit coming? And look, they got
Bruce Bochy, baby. Bruce Bochy.
They Jacob deGrom, is he healthy? Is he back?
No, he's
yet?
he's back on the IL.
Back on the IL. But even without that awesome right-handed flamethrower, they are killing it. They really are. And I think it goes to show a little bit to when you have a decent core and ownership goes out and spends a little bit of money, or actually in Texas, a lot of money. It shows faith in the team, and that makes you guys play better. Because look, these guys are human beings, and they feel like people are behind them. The people that pay them, that sign their checks, are behind them. I think it makes a marketable effect on you, and you play a little better. You play a little harder. You put in a little bit more work, and fucking shit. When's the last time the Texas Rangers have been in first place?
Not since they had the steroid king known as Alex Rodriguez.
Right. And then, like, one of my favorite fucking baseball players, Adrian Beltre of all time. I love that dude, but look at a plus 1.8 run diff. It's second best in Major League Baseball. What the fuck? Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. I don't care.
And they're playing at the right time. They know when to score. They play small ball at the right time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love it. All right, keep going, brother.
All right, now we're moving on to the best division, I think, in all of baseball.
Well,
the American League East.
It's the only one that has every team above 500.
Above 500, true. Sorry, Chris Benoit. Balls. Your beloved Blue Jays are 25 and 22.
Does anyone remember when I picked them to go to the World Series last year?
Yes, and you jinxed them. Thank you. Please pick them again this year. They are 8.5 games back with a +7 run differential. My beloved Red Sox are next up at 26 and 21, 7.5 games back.
Can't pitch for
+16 run differential. True.
Yeah, you guys
can hit the broad side of a barn.
You can't pitch, but you can hit, man. Rafael, what's his name?
Rafael Devers.
Oh my god! And then possibly Rookie of the Year candidate.
Yoshida.
Yeah, gangster, man. Love that.
Oh,
guy.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then I am agreeing with Thomas Brickner on this. They need to fire Booney.
What?
Yes.
What?
We are in serious discussion with this. I actually agree with him.
Oh,
the New York Yankees are.
Why does he hit? Does he throw the baseballs and hit the baseballs? Or you're gonna fire Booney?
Yeah.
No, say it ain't so, man.
Yeah.
I love the Boone.
All he can do is throw a curveball with his freaking gum that he throws out when he gets ejected. So the Yankees
he did get ejected today. For
again,
you don't know, Kyle was referencing he got ejected in the first inning because a review from New York went the wrong way and gave the Reds a run. The Yankees still won, but yeah, Booney got ejected in the first inning. And
then in the fourth inning, the other manager got ejected.
I love it. David Bell got ejected too. Oh, that's right. Yeah, for sticky shit. Yeah.
So the Yankees are 29 and 20, 5.5 games back, +31 run differential. Now, who would have saw this coming?
Nobody saw this coming.
The Baltimore Orioles.
I know. I love it.
Are 31 and 16, 2.5 games back, +41 run differential. I am saying it is because of proper talent in their farm system and the funnel hose they drink
Oh, they did
In
they
the
ban
dugout.
that? Did
Nope.
they ban that? No, they're still going. It's
They
still
still
going.
because
I love
it's
it.
not they're not
It's not
drinking
beer,
alcohol.
It's water.
They're doing water and Gatorade.
Yeah. Okay.
And then leading the division, still, I don't know how, barely. The Orioles are on their heels. The Tampa Bay Rays at 34-14,
Oh,
with a
God.
plus run differential of 124.
How good are they? Jesus.
One of the smallest marketed teams in base. I think
Dude, they're
one
the
of their
bottom. They're the
pitchers.
bottom 5 in payroll.
Yeah, one of their pitchers has the highest salary on the team at like 11 or 12 million. That's it. They got a guy that hits a home run every chance he gets.
Dude, the New York Mets have, between Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer, have a higher payroll than the entire Tampa Bay Devil Rays team.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Is that fucking funny? And
Sickening.
the Rays are just murdering people. Just murdering. I mean, they had a little bit of a rough stretch here, but, you know, they're playing some pretty good teams. And if you play 10 games, you're on top, you go find 5, you're doing good. You know, that's fine.
I mean, they'll lose a game here and there, but when they lose a game, it's like they got their ass beat or it was an overtime. Or, I'm sorry, extra innings.
Yeah, don't say overtime. Come on.
Yeah, extra innings by like a run. But when they slaughter you, it's like ungodly insane.
Yeah, they're brutal. They're brutal. All right.
I think they lead the league as a team in home runs.
Do they lead? I don't know. I could look it up.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, Baseball Reference. What do they have? Tampa Bay. Right. Let's see what they have here.
They have 90 home runs as a team in the season.
Yeah.
48 games into the season, and they already have 90 home runs.
Unbelievable. Like, unbelievable.
As a team, they're hitting 273.
Jesus.
And they have 49 stolen bases.
Let's see here. I'm going to Baseball Savant for this. See if it fucking works. It's not working. All right, Tampa Bay Rays. Are you listening to me now? No. Okay. Baseball Savant doesn't like me right now. Sorry. It is what it is. Yeah. All right. So to the National League, I guess, right?
Yep.
Oh. All right. Let's start in the NL East. If I can get it going. The most boring team in Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Braves, are atop the division NL East at 29-17, 12-10 at home, but 17-7 away, plus 63 run differential. 4-6 in the last 10. They run into a little bit of a saw, but look, they're going to win this division. There's no, in my opinion, there's no question they're going to do it. The New York Mets, who we talked about a couple times tonight, with Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander, paying them, well, I think $86 million,
Give or take,
and losing Edwin Diaz before the fucking season even started. 24-23, 5.5 games back, minus 15 run differential, 6-4 in the last 10, so pretty hot. And this is how bad the NL East is, though, but it goes like right off the bat.
galactically bad.
Yeah, Miami Marlins, they're above 500, 24-23, 5.5 games back, minus 54 run differential. Ugh. Philadelphia Phillies, who took care of my Cubs. Thanks, fucking Philly. Fuck you and your cheesesteaks. 22-24, 7 games back, minus 28 run differential. 1-2 in a row, 5-5 in the last 10. I gotta say this about the Phillies, though. One of the Phillies, Bryce Harper, biggest gangster in MLB history, yay or nay? Holy shit. So, average time for a position player with Tommy John recovery is 11 months. Anybody know how long it took Bryce Harper to do that? 5 fucking months. Dude came back from Tommy John. Now
he's on my fantasy baseball team.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of it. Fucking asshole. But no, I mean, man, how can you not love Bryce Harper? Seriously. That is just a guy you want. A Chris Manuel says 5.5. I'm sorry, Chris. I love you. You're right, though. But yeah.
Hey, you can't be anal retentive without an anus.
Yeah, I mean, dude, just awesome guy. I love him.
Pook's like, what?
Did you see the fight? Did you see the fight earlier in the week? The brawl? Well,
Which one?
Wasn't really a brawl. Bryce Harper.
No, I didn't know he got into a brawl.
Yeah, he got in a brawl. Came out. It was against God. Who was it? Oh, it was the Rockies. It was the Rockies.
Oh, did he fight Chris Bryant?
No, I wish he would have though. I love Chris Bryant because 2016 World Series Cubs. So of course, that dude's always got a special place in my heart because he's on that team and he was the guy who recorded the last out.
Yep.
Almost fucking tripped doing it, but still made it.
Wasn't Schwarb's on that team too?
Schwartz was on that team. Yeah, he blew his knee out in a collision with Jason Hayward. Fuck Jason Hayward. I don't know, but anyways, and came back for the playoffs. Yeah. Oh. Anyways,
isn't he the reason why there's that baseball on top of the scoreboard? He hit a home run on top of that hit the top of the scoreboard.
I believe you're correct. Yeah, I believe you're correct. But yeah. Anyways, keep moving on.
My bad.
Yeah, no worries. To the Central, because I don't give a shit about the Nationals. I love Bryce Harper. That's all.
Oh, you mean the Expos?
Yeah, exactly. And the NL Central, things have changed a little bit, unfortunately. And you're gonna have to be, patient with me here for a second. I gotta find the thing on YouTube so I can play the music.
Second worst City Connect jerseys, other than the San Diego Padres. It's bad when the Kansas City Royals have a better City Connect jersey.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you that.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Colorado Rockies one looks just outright weird. It looks like a hockey jersey. It's a mountainscape in green. Were you smoking weed when you made this?
No, what?
And the ones for the Padres, it looks like we went to a downtown party in Miami.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Those potty rocking jerseys are pretty cool. I was thinking about getting myself one.
The Cincinnati Reds one looks awesome.
Yeah, the Reds one is pretty cool. I'll give you that. But to the NL Central, our mighty Pirates, our Cinderella story. Well, they're kind of tanking. Kind of. They're absolutely fucking tanking. The Brewers have taken over first place, 25-21. They got a -2 run differential. Go figure that one out. They're 5-5 in the last 10. The Pittsburgh Pirates have just been getting gobsmacked, 24-22, with a +17 run differential, 3-7 in the last 10, though. Ugh. But the St. Louis Cardinals, from the basement to the middle of the basement.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
21-27.
Oh, yeah. They moved Contreras to a DH role. That's how they fucking did that.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't know how to catch, even though he won a World Series. Weird. Yeah, they got a +18 run differential. They're 8-2 in the last 10. They're hot as shit. Good thing they didn't sell that team. Because they were talking about selling that team. There was
yes,
people,
they were.
There was fans calling into shows. One of them, my favorite, Baseball is Dead. Sell the team, fuck the Wick family, and then they go off 8-2, 10. So maybe we have an influence? ? I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, they leapfrog my Cubs because Cubs 20-26. They got a plus 21 run differential. The 3-7 in their last 10. And the lowly Reds. Oh, Reds fans, I love you. God bless you. You got such a great stadium, such a great tradition, but your owner is
A douche canoe.
a douche canoe, and your front office is slightly
Pathetic.
we'll go with pathetic. Yeah, we'll go with completely pathetic. Yeah. You've got the only thing going for the Reds is they got 3 really young arms that are awesome.
Yeah.
They got to teach those boys some control because Hunter Green's probably going to kill somebody one day if he doesn't get that control going. But, man, his stuff is nasty. To the NL West, and wouldn't you know it? Whoa, the Dodgers were terrible, but here they go. There they are. Killing it, man. 29-19, 17-7 home, 12-12 away, which is where you want to be. Plus 48 run differential, 6-4 in the last 10. The Arizona Diamondbacks, so baby, gotta love it. Where they play for rings in the desert. 27-20. Nobody knows anybody on that team. Name one player on the Arizona Diamondbacks off the top of your head. You can't do it.
No, because he got reassigned.
Bumgarner got fired.
Yeah, he got reassigned for assignment. So
Bumgarner got fired.
that's all I know of.
So
Wait, they got a Marte. They have a Marte.
do they have a Marte? It's not Starling, though, right?
No, he's a Met.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe not for long because he can't hit shit. But all of a sudden. But yeah, the Diamondbacks, man, killing it. So good for you where they play for rings in the desert. Good for the Diamondbacks. Young crew, just killing it. Good pitching. 27-20, got a plus 12 run differential, 7-3 in their last 10. Hot as hell. San Francisco Giants hanging in there.
They have Evan Longoria.
Yeah, I know. That dude is not going to go away, right? He's not
No.
going to go away. And if he stays healthy, that's, that is a funny thing. It's an important thing, right? To have like that veteran on a really young team.
Yeah, they've got him and Gurriel Jr.
Yeah. So, but to have a guy who's been in the show for that long, which is how long has he been? It's been a while.
Since at least 2006.
Right.
He was with the Rays.
Right. Yeah, that's where he started. So
Straight out of Long Beach, baby.
straight out of Long Beach. So to have him there to be the leader of a clubhouse and teach those kids how to do it. And they're like 22, 23, 24. They're kids. You're fucking kid.
Still kid.
You're still a kid until you're 25. And even then, but yeah, to have that veteran guy who's been in the show that long, to be there in the clubhouse, to talk to the guys and say, hey,
Night, Blue.
This is how you do things. Love you, Blue. God bless you. Have a nice night, sweetheart. I think is probably one of the reasons that Arizona's doing great. San Francisco Giants 22-24. Yeah, kind of. I lopped the Giants in with my Cubs. I mean, we're hoping for third place at best. Here's where it gets a little crazy, baseball fans. The San Diego Padres are 21-26, 7.5 games back, -8 run differential, 2-8 in their last 10, and they're just stinking it up. Can't pitch, definitely can't hit. It's embarrassing.
They got to shake up the lineup. They got to move that lineup.
They got to do something. I think they got to go like Bull Durham and, catch them all in the shower and start throwing baseball bats at them and scare the shit out of them because they are not playing to their potential. Manny ain't hitting. Xander Bogaerts is tearing it up. Tatis is starting to get there a little bit, but, I mean, their pitching is amount of money. If I was the Padres owner, I'd be fucking furious right now.
Big time. But I'd be happy the way Tatis is playing.
Well, yeah. And,
Who would have thought he would have picked up the outfield that quick?
To everybody who's giving him shit about steroids, go fuck yourself. Seriously? You think that dude was doing steroids to bulk up and hit more home runs? Have you looked at the man? Did he change at all from before he got hurt to after?
He's that
no.
big.
Yeah. If I was a left-handed bat, I'm Tatis. That's how big. Like, he's not a big man. Never has been. Never will be. And to think he was doing steroids to cheat, you're a fucking hack and an idiot and a loser. And you're the same asshole who boos every time a pitcher throws over to first base. I hate you, fucking idiots. I hate you. Oh, boo! Shut up. They're supposed to do it.
I really got to look into this so I can debate you next week, so I can be the douchebag. I really have to look into this because very, very, very rarely is it. I don't know the situation, but very rarely will you not get a bump in your performance when you take performance-enhancing drugs.
Sure.
Well, there's two reasons why you do it.
Can't play while you're hurt. You can't play.
You're either giving it
a bump. You can swing a baseball
for an injury,
literally can't play, right?
Or you're giving it, or you're taking it for another reason.
Yeah. Well, you can make that argument for Connor. Have you seen Connor lately?
Yeah, I saw Connor.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks like a mini Mack truck.
Yeah.
He looks like a mini Mack truck. Gotcha. All right.
He looks like Crocs with snowplows.
I mean, he did have his freaking leg disconnected.
Tatis wasn't taking steroids to be a better baseball player or bulk up because he was
taking it to recovery from his injury,
right? And he was an idiot and didn't listen to the right people and didn't look at the banned substance list, and there you go. So,
yeah, first off, number one, they're all liars and they're all on steroids. That's first things first. And
trolling.
And next week, when I know more about the situation, I will come at you, son.
All right, come at me.
Emotional damage.
All right, to finish it up, though, the Padres just horribly disappointing. Now, look, the Phillies were at this place last year at the same time, and they went to the World Series. Now, they lost to the Houston Astros, unfortunately. But
they ain't going this year.
It's still long. There's still we're not
a lot of baseball.
Yeah. A lot of baseball. We're not even a third way through the season, are we? Or we're close to a third, right? Close to it.
We're
barely 2 months in.
We're a quarter of the way through baseball.
All right, there you go. So yeah, and the Colorado Rockies doing what the Colorado Rockies do. 19 and 28, 9.5 games back, minus 46 run differential. Lost 3 games in a row. They're 4-6 in their last 10, and
they are officially out of it. Come
fucking atrocious.
May 21st, they are officially out of it.
Yeah, declare the Rock. Are we declaring the Rockies dead?
Yes.
All right, right here on Sports Church, declaring the Rockies dead.
We are declaring the Rockies, the Montreal Expos. The Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
The Oakland A's.
Okay.
The Kansas City Royals. And I'm going to say it.
What?
Fucking Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, how dare you. How dare you, sir. How dare you. You take that back right now.
Okay, I won't declare the Toronto Blue Jays dead. But they are in last place of the American League East.
In the best division of baseball. Best division of baseball. So, give them a chance. But no, I won't put them out at all. But, yeah, poor Colorado Rockies, man. Why'd you give Chris Bryant so much money? Why don't you just let him stay with the Cubs, man? He's great. He's a great player, and he's going to be forgotten because he's playing in Colorado.
Yep.
He may be trade bait, though, because he can play. He's one of those guys you don't know about. He can play first, second, third, short. He can
be a DH.
Yeah, he can be a DH. He can play every position on a baseball field. So he might be trade bait. And if I was Colorado, I would fucking trade the fuck out of that guy. And where he would go, I don't know, because you can't trade him in the division, of course. You don't want to go. Actually, if you're going to go somewhere, St. Louis makes sense. I know they got a lot of outfielders, but Pittsburgh. Yeah, but are they going to buy? Because that's not their thing. That Pittsburgh
they could use a bat.
They could definitely use a bat. But what I'm saying is Pittsburgh gonna ante up?
With what they're doing this year? I could see it.
All right. I would love to see him back in the NL Central in Pittsburgh. AL, I could see him in Minnesota, possibly. I could see him in New York
A
with
Yankee?
the Yankees, with Rizzo, his boy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Reunite
Yeah.
Brizzo. The
Oh,
Brizzo
boy.
connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Those guys could tear it off. And Pook would once again be
Declaring you a closet Yankees fan.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's saying it right now.
I know he is. I know he is. God bless his cotton socks. But all right, without further ado, let's do our final thoughts. Pook, what you got for me, baby?
Well, I just want to come out and say that I support John Morant's Second Amendment rights, and that I'm on my 8th booster, and
You're
that
8? You're only at 8?
Yeah, I'm on
You
my
ain't
8th
fully
booster.
vaxxed till you're dead, baby.
That's it. You're not fully vaxxed till you're dead. Just keep getting the shot. You know, Dr. Fauci is the science. Bill Gates has this new meat coming out. I can't wait for it. I hear it's been made from mutated cancer cells. So I can't wait for this new meat. It's going to save the planet. It's going to save the planet. I already ordered a giant bag of cricket meal because I was trying to go vegan to save the planet. I was really doing that with my due diligence, but I just crave protein. So whenever I crave protein from now on, I just get a scoop of that cricket meal, and it's got more protein than beef. It's really, really good for you. Outside of the actual thorax, the shell of it is toxic for you. It does interfere with digestion and cause cancer, but you can't have everything when you're trying to save the planet, bro.
No, you can't.
All right. So once I get that Neuralink implant, I'll be able to park my Tesla with my mind. It'll be great. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So the future's bright, baby, in the new world order.
All right, brother. Good job. All right, Kyle.
Well, if you're a Miami Heat fan, go suck an egg.
Yeah.
Other than that, go Celtics. Monday starts tomorrow. Just remember it's Monday. Doesn't have to be a Monday. If your day starts out shitty, take a break, take a step back, readjust yourself. Or as they like to say on Letterkenny, pull on your nutsack, you tit fucker.
Give your balls a tug. Give your balls a
tug. Yeah.
Give your balls a
tit
tug.
Fucker. Tit fucker.
Exactly. Final thoughts. Remember, never take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Thank you to Carry the Load for doing what they're doing. That was awesome. Got to run into them this week. And they have my boy up there, Brian Burgess, who was killed in Afghanistan, March 29th, 2011, during Operation Strong Eagle 2. Love you, people. Thank you for doing what you do. And thank you, all of you, for marching and rocking with everybody. And remember, because you're a veteran and you do with all this shit, we got Memorial Day coming up, and it's a rough time for a lot of people. Do what we did a few years ago in Chicago when we did Tribute to the Fallen. We rocked it out and partied out like gangsters. We did a moment of silence. We remembered our brothers, but we also all got up on the stage and told stories about them. And funny stories, and remembered how awesome it was they were in our lives, and remember those moments. Remember those moments, the good moments. Don't focus on the negative. Remember the good moments. And remember, you raised your right hand. You did great. You crushed it, and you can still keep crushing it. Without further ado, I'm going to let our son, I guess it's the show's son, really, to be honest with you, sign us out. Everybody, big data game kiss.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.